Probably because I'm the real Abbott White, and then another person is looking at me a certain type of way. Because listen, when I played in Shaolin versus Shadow Boxing, it I was still Abbott White, but I already set the physics for individuals for all legacies and lineages when I did the film a certain type of way. And then when I was accomplishing certain things of myself a certain type of way, I made sure certain things were in the physics were a certain type of way for individuals to realize the difference in the physics. But there was times, even when, me making a legacy and lineage of purity and purity, how they're supposed to look to their physics, me and my wife made sure that they were being how can I say, completed a certain type of way. And then there was times I used to go in and stand in because you had individuals that was of the legacy and lineage that was doing the wrong thing in the films because it was real martial arts being done. They were doing wrong thing in the films, so I had to stand in at times to make sure individuals didn't get hurt before. So this is certain things I used to do before. I don't do things like that no more now. Yeah, I done completed so much. He has done past certain things a certain type of way, so I don't have certain things to worry about ever again in lifetime, and neither does certain of my children. So it doesn't even matter because another person will run into somebody and not know the difference, and then you're being serious. You won't know. You wouldn't believe what type of traumatic experience you could have on a level that you wouldn't even believe how dangerous it is with another individual. And then on top of it, another person not gonna tell you because you do the wrong thing. Certain people are gonna put hands on you a certain type of way. You just ain't gonna know how it's gonna add up a certain type of way. Listen to this, right? Now this is for international security because I see some people are targeting me. Like I was in a house, I see people are mad because of the things that the quality I have for myself a certain type of way, and then other people want this. You ever had people that just want there's people that want to rob a man a certain type of way, like they don't want to give a man something. Then you have people that's jealous emotions towards a man because they want what a man naturally have. Then you have people that set up situations because they want to see this where it's like having a stash spot or a certain type of situation, and people want to set up to see a person's journey or the reasons why a person do certain things because they be too interested, like a stalker, like a movie stalker or a musician stalker or a person that does entertainment, a type of stalker when it comes to their mentality in life. And then you have people that just want recognition, like they're breaking the world's greatest book, Guinness records, because they want a certain type of form of recognition so they can have some type of acknowledgement in social population. Because let me tell you something, the only reason why I make these videos is for my equality of the time and the paradigm and me realizing certain things. A person didn't even want me to realize. It's just like if I told you I was Elvis Presley and another person didn't want me to realize that I was Elvis Presley because they want to be able to stalk me and the things that they wasn't able to do to me in a paradigm in time, learning certain physics. They feel like they could go manipulate it now, or they'll probably be targeting certain of my family members a certain type of way, and other people don't want people to acknowledge what's going on because if I know, then individuals are gonna realize certain other things, and then they won't be able to do the things that they want to do. So then you have people that just probably want my royalty checks. They probably want my publishing or all type of things in the music industry. And then you have people that's already doing identity theft and they're already using harmonical vibrations, using the music industry, trying to manipulate to get a form of identity, like to a form of my payment, and then they're just trying to receive it because you have other chicks that is not the purity and purity, probably causing some type of mythological unpurity to people habitation, setting up people to probably become cannibals, hot dogs and hamburgers, and then cause uncomfortability in people's life, and it's targeting different people in certain type of ways. So a man gotta watch out for all these type of things because if I told you I was the real Elvis Presley, a person has to take it serious. Like a person wouldn't just say something like that and just be like, what are you talking about? It's just like a person would have to look into it and take it real serious in life a certain type of way because when you hear certain things, a person be like, you ever see a person that overlooks certain things? Oh, they be like, oh, the nigga's crazy, or the nigga, he's schizophrenic, yo, the nigga don't know what he's talking about. That's a mental condition. Like, What could have caused some type of mental condition? Would it have been a traumatic experience? Would it have been something that happened in an individual's life? Would it have been an old case I was working on, and certain things I was doing other people didn't want people to pay attention to? And then in a form for, say if the international government or other people had to pay me because the value of certain things and knowing the real physics and the quality of life, and then for them to even accomplish certain things, they have to give me forms of payment. They have to pay me forms of tribute. Then they have to pay me homage a certain type of way because it's more than what other people think in life. And then when another person gets on the level and realize how serious that is, then the endangerment can start because another person might not want another person to be on a level. And then next thing you know, certain people start finding out things about themselves and about things of their habitation of me being their dignity and certain things. And then next thing you know, they want to make certain things happen a certain type of way. And then you might have people that just remember what the fuck certain things is going on a certain type of way, and that just might be sabotaging everybody's situation because they just want to do dominoes. It's just like, they're like, oh, Ralph Lane is the real Andromeda, the real Aries. He's the one that educated Athena. Let's just go target dominoes and all type of stuff. And then next thing you know, they're doing all type of things in social economics, something that you would think was so simple in physics. And then in mythology, look at this. Hey, let me show you a clear picture a certain way. You see, it's cold outside, so the heat of my breath is causing a form of mysticism and mythology, and then a person's wondering, and I'm already a conqueror, and then a person doesn't know certain things about physics, and then certain things are happening, and people overlooking simple things, and this people don't care. And then you have people that's doing mechanics, bad element reflections in the physical reality because they want to manipulate this international security, the digital system, because they have meters on their car, and other people that's not on certain science is not going to know about certain social economic equality. And that's how you leave a person stagnated, and then you have a situation like the movie The Island. Then you got the island situation going on, and then you have people that know certain things, and then they're on top of it, they just want to take advantage of people physical. They probably just want to rape and pillage and then show off on some girl, show her something just to get in her panties and then fuck her family up even more. And then you have people that already know there's a private economic system. Then on top of this, targeting people certain type of ways. Then you have, listen, it's all type of situations. I could give you so many scenarios that you would have to figure out. It's just like the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake when you had the timekeepers, a time cop. Why would they be targeting Korea, China, Japan? I'm the real China, I'm the real Asia. If I told you I was the real Korea and I was the real Japan, I own all of Asia. So now, if they're targeting the social economic system because they're making thongs out of the women of the social economic system, the star beings don't care because they just want to live the brothel life, and they just say they're gonna fuck down the star because they've been living so long, they've been taking so many blows and martial arts. They shouldn't care about their life because another person's trying to wear out their physical to their anatomy and matter on a celestial earth, dealing with cellular activity that forms a high form of DNA that's called cellular structure that turns into physical matter, so what matters to the physical habitation in life. And then you have these people just taking advantage of people a certain type of way, using their economics, using their cars, doing all type of funny things. Now, and then they're mad about certain things happening because other people are just fucked up in the equality of situations and in the physical reality. Then you have people targeting people at different times, using different forms of physics or different forms of elements of physics at a time, fucking up people's lives because it's like getting a car company or some type of corporation to finance their social economics and social comfortability and economics, and then next thing you know, they're just trying to take the company down from within because they feel they just use their physics. And they don't even realize they're fucking up their point of reflection even of the revenue of the current reality, and then they end up like fucking Haitians, and then Haitians be looking at them like they're stupid because Haitians been going through it so long. They're like, they just want to take everything from everybody because they're like, these people are fucking stupid anyway. The first time they even tried certain things, they even caused the Crusades. Man, and it wasn't the Haitians. It was the anatomy. It was the anatomy that was causing the situation a certain type of way. This is why people people have different physics. This is what's called different social economic systems. So you're leading fuck ups. And then I got people, listen to this. I got people following me. I just came out my house. People that don't even that haven't come to my house when I was even recovering, saying, yo, we're your family. They acted like fucking weirdos in time, following me, causing uncomfortable situations. And then imagine if I have finances or certain things in the digital system that's waiting for me a certain quality. Some of these people don't even want me to find out about it because they want to take advantage of the situation so they could probably just do some old cruel fucking slave ship, all type of, to their own family. Yo, listen. You had people that you have real movies like Braveheart and people that did real fucked up things to their own people and their family that caused certain type of situations just because they wanted power on some Clash of the Titans situation. And I'm the real Zeus. I don't have time for your funny social economic equality. You have people, listen to this. You have people that targeted China. They said Chinese food. Chinese food. They said China's Chinese food. What the fuck does a person mean by that? Because if you look at cryptic patterns and a person wants this person to live like a cannibal, I don't know how many island movies you're gonna have on some island type. So you ever seen the movie The Island? And then a person ends up trying to wondering what's going on a certain type. Yo, listen, don't let a person abuse their anatomy and physical because they want you to be some type of hooker or whore for their easy ease at a certain time in the social economics and just fucking up people's social economics. I don't give a fuck what a person says, man. You can do all type of physics in the beginning of the day, even at the point of the physical reality. You're already harming yourself by doing some funny situations. Just sometimes it's just like a person. It's like a person looking at somebody making it do it to themselves. It's good that things like that could happen because the fact is, it's stupidity outside and stuff. And then you have other individuals that gotta upset their physical because some people. I don't trust dark-mattered individuals sometimes. Sometimes certain things might be different in the quality, but some people don't know the physics of the difference. And I'm a person. I already told you, I'm the real wHITe. You can look at me and really tell. And on top of it, I'm the real Zeus that you even see me going against myself. Because if a person's forming energies for individuals of social habitation so they can have a form of magic for themselves a certain type of way, and I was doing it a certain type of way in the beginning, same thing for another individual at a certain time. So of course that I regarded myself a certain type of way so that people would know each other and people would be aware of certain situations that would happen in time. I was so skeptical about situations happening to me because of the physics that other people did at a time. I had to make sure I regarded myself. I don't give a fuck. You can watch this. There's films that you're never gonna even see about in the system when it concerning me. It don't even matter what the fuck you're looking for. You ain't never gonna find it. Certain films that's in the system, digital system movies that I really made. It wasn't even a movie. It was a real. It looked like a movie and it would really happen. You'll never find it. Yo, listen, things I would put away that people got to witness and never seen it ever again in life. I don't give a fuck. So good for you and your China. I don't know. I heard. Listen. I heard there's parts of you being engaged to other individuals. Be careful of your own social economics and reflection at a time. Be careful. And I'm speaking to the feminine equality.